Hey everybody, day 53 of No Poker. Definitely going to let you guys know, season 2, obviously, still season 2. So don't get confused of day 53 from before. We're still on regular day 53, or day 53 part 2. You guys know the deal by now. All right, a couple of quick things. One, if you hear my children screaming, it's because they're awake and they're upstairs. My wife is watching them in the bathtub. So you might hear some yelling and screaming for daddy, but we'll be fine. We'll get through this and be fine. I want to talk about the tiers today. It is a full-time job trying to figure out what the tiers are. I feel like, you know, purposefully they're not well written in the sense of they're kind of like, you know, ambiguous in some spots and not ambiguous in other spots. It's very difficult to clarify exactly what they are. Plus you have to scour the internet to find tier 1 mitigations, which is the resurgence mitigations. Yeah, they're even like throwing more stuff out there. But we did finally get clarification today, at least moderately speaking, that we have to be underneath certain statistics to get to tier 2. Tier 2 does not mean charity poker. Tier 2 means we are one tier away from charity poker. So tomorrow, when a handful, like 3, most of them are downstate, central state, none of them are in the Chicagoland area really, maybe Will County, could go to tier 2. Everything else still stays the same, no changes there. It's like under 12% of the 7-day rolling average, plus you have to have can't have 7 days of increases average of positive tests, as well as hospital bed capacity needs to be under. Most of the statistics are good in the sense that we qualify for them, except the hospital beds availability. Those are like at 22%, they have to be under 20%, or like 20% or under. So they're very, very close. I think most of the regions in Illinois will fall below the, you know, the qualifications that we need to do and get us to tier 2. Now, at that point, everybody's independent in their own region. It's not a statewide thing. It's just based on, you know, each region. Currently, right now, CCG does events in the Cook County Suburban, which is like region 10, and then the DuPage Kane County one as well. But most of our events not right now are in that Cook County area. Warrenville, West Chicago, Wooddale, those are all the DuPage County ones. Anyways, a lot of those statistics look good, except the hospital beds. Hopefully those continue to trend down, which they have been, which is good. So I'm hoping early next week we can get to tier 2, and then after that, it's gotta be like another 7 days or so to go from there. So it looks like, unless I am completely wrong, which I sincerely hope that I am, that most of us are still gonna be in tier 3 tomorrow, Friday, the 15th, and then hopefully after the weekend, Monday or Tuesday, they'll bump us down to tier 2, and then like 7 to 10 days after that, they'll bump us back down. So with that being said, realistically, I think the first events, I'm still hopeful for that Friday the 22nd, a week from tomorrow, but I don't know how good those are. I give that about a 4-outer, maybe. I kind of feel like it's aces versus kings, and we have kings, and you know, we're gonna have to spike a king. That would be a 2-outer, but maybe we turn an extra draw and we get 2 more outs. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up as I go along, but a little bit better than that, and that's like a 1 in 5 chance to win. So I would give us a 1 in 5 chance of having the event on Friday. But it's still hopeful, it's still possible, could still go on. You know, these are not hard and fast rules that we're really kind of going by. I wish they were. So, in wrap up, I think realistically we might get there through that. We're hoping for an event at the Bridgeview Community Center, so that's the Cook County region, region 10. Hopefully Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the last Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of January, which is, I believe, the 28th, 29th, 30th, and the 31st. I think that should be our first weekend back. Very hopeful as long as these things keep trending down. Those will be 25-person events. Again, tier 2 are the ones that allow 10-person events. It's a maybe, I don't know, we'll see. It could be a possibility, we might try some, but again, it's hard for me to convince a charity to do a 10-person event, because you're really talking about 1 table, maybe 1.5. It's pretty tough. They don't want to waste their dates. They only get 4 years, so that's what they're kind of going with. Thank you, as always, for listening to me ramble about this. I'm not always 100% sure exactly Please don't take my word as gospel. This is just what I am reading on the internet, which is a dangerous thing to do. Dangerous to read the internet. Who knows what comes up with. I read a thing about COVID toes. I've all but convinced myself I have COVID toes, even though I've had 2 COVID tests, all of which are negative. We'll get into that maybe tomorrow, but be that as it may, everybody's happy and healthy here, so please don't get scared off by the fact that I think I have COVID toe, but it's just the idea of reading the internet, so I think maybe I'm convincing myself that I have these things subliminally. Anyways, the best case scenario here is we are gonna be back soon. It's gonna be sooner than later. A couple of weeks, we should be back to doing poker events, and I am incredibly excited to do that. Looks like we will open with 25-person events, and then eventually get back to that 50-person events, and I think the 50-person events will stay much longer, probably through the summer, maybe into the fall when the vaccinations hopefully catch up, and we're getting closer to like a readily available vaccine, and that should move us to phase 5 of the Illinois. You guys remember phase 5? That's where we needed those things to be done and kind of move forward. But I hear my kids calling me from upstairs, so we're gonna have to go. Thank you for listening. We will see you very, very soon. Bye, everybody.